Hey guys, how is everything going? It's Genesis here. Sarah asked me to do this video, and so it's long overdue, but I'm pretty excited to share what I have to share um, concerning American college admissions and being involved in this field for a few years now. I have about 5 things that I'd like to share. Okay, specifically about what makes a successful applicant, the one with the highest chances, because no matter how much advice anyone gives, unless you've got mad connections and mad wealth or both at the same time, no results are guaranteed despite even of your preparation. Okay, well, this is especially true for like the top 10 schools, Ivy Leagues, like that. But anyways, there's really two parts to it. And this is academic and personality. So let's start with the academic, which is the most basic. The first and most important are going to be test scores. This is going to be TOEFL test scores and SAT test scores. I'm thinking more for undergraduate admissions. For graduate admissions, sorry, I don't have much expertise or experience with that. But I'm sure like that graduate tests like the GRE, the LSAT, these are what count. Okay, and then so these test scores are very important. They test a student's English proficiency, which is one of the most crucial things for thriving in an American university. Um, the SAT 2 actually is not as important as the TOEFL as some of the data in my company has shown, but it still plays a big factor. So if you're going to put some emphasis on anything, it's the TOEFL. As far as grades go, it kind of depends on which country you're from. If you're from China, Americans don't really care about your grades unless they're really bad or unless you're applying to a really high-level school, because a lot of times Chinese people fake their report cards. Sadly, but that's the truth. So again, it depends on a case. It's a case-to-case basis. Okay, so grades, I would say, are the second thing. Now, let's move on to the more essential parts, the more exciting parts, because honestly, college admissions officers are pretty bored with test scores and grades. The second part really is your personality. Okay, and that's seen in several ways, but these are the two most important things. One is your Common App, which includes your extracurricular activities in a resume form. Yes. And so they want to see what you've done in your school, what you've done for your community, if you've been part of like volunteer groups, if you've been if you've started any clubs in your school. Some of our students have organized TED Talks in their cities. So what have you done outside of school to explore your passions, to explore your interests, to develop yourself academically, personally, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, and what leadership roles have you had? So I would say that's number 3. All right, number 4 would be the essay. And for almost all schools, this is the most important factor for your admissions. The essay is where you really let your heart, your mind, yourself shine, and you express it. And it's not just about the wording, but it's really about the heart in it. It not only has to show your unique self, but it has to show your many things. It has to show your vision for your life, any rich experiences you may have had, what makes you you, what drives you, what makes you passionate. All these things are things that you can express in a personal statement, and also like the deeper meaning that you give to your activities. Okay, so that's number 4, and that really, in a sense, encapsulates the personality aspect. And so my 5th tip would be that really, as a summary, it's a combination of discipline and passion, right? You've got to be somebody who works hard, who works diligently, but you've also got to be a fun person, someone who's got zest for life, someone who is open to the beauty and wonder of life and chases that in the day-to-day moment of their lives. So thanks for tuning in. My time is up. Hopefully